Hello family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing my version of a seafood boil, and these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my boil. I have the Green Giant niblet corn. I'm going to add some turkey sausage. I have my red potatoes here. I have a bag of snow crab legs. I'm going to be using the shrimp. They're already vein peeled, so I'm going to be using that. I'm going to throw some boiled eggs in there. I have some lemons here. I'm going to be using butter. I have some Old Bay seasoning. I have garlic powder as well as chopped garlic. I love a lot of garlic. I'm also going to be adding the rest of this chili garlic sauce to it. I'm going to be using some Tony Chachere's and some ground paprika. All right. So I'm going to clean my shrimps, even though they're already deveined. I'm going to clean them as well as the potatoes. I'm just going to wash all this stuff off. And then I'll be back. And if I didn't thank you for tuning, before I forget to thank you for clicking on my channel, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like it, and share. And let's get into this video. So right now I'm just rinsing off the crab legs. As you can see, these are some really small clusters. I have to look into, I see a few YouTubers order their seafood online. So I have to look into, you know, seeing if I'm doing the same. My hands are cold. I'm washing the food off in cold water. My hands cold, so I have to switch to hot to thaw them out some. So I'm gonna rinse my red potatoes. What happens, y'all, when you're on real time? going to rinse my corn. That should be enough, just 2 of us. Everything all rinsed. Okay, so the shrimp are thawed out. I have them soaking in some cold water. Okay, so they're nice and clean. Drain those. Okay, so here's everything. I have my shrimps right here. They're just right here. My corn, my potatoes, my crab legs. So right now on the stove, I have 2 pots going. I have this one that the potatoes are going to go in, and then now I'm about to add my eggs in this one to get the cooking going. And I just wanted to just say this is not a recipe. This is why I'm not listing measurements or anything. This is just how I cook my boil. So, and don't look for the ingredients listed in the description box, because again, I'm showing you everything now. This is not a recipe. This is just, again, how I make mine. If you want to follow it, you know, that's fine. But yeah, so I'm going to add my potatoes. Drop them in here. So I'm gonna let these boil for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to add my corn in the same pot, and then I'm going to right now add a couple of eggs. So I like to use this to lower my eggs in the pot, because sometimes they crack, you know, when you drop them. So add those. I hope everyone had a fantabulous Christmas. We headed into a new millennium, so I'm wishing everyone a prosperous 2020 and a safe one for you and your families. All right, so now I have those going, and I'll be back when I'm ready to add the corn and then start my sauce. And then for that, I'm going to add the shrimp, so I'll be back. And hopefully you'll come back to join me. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to add the seasoning to the water. This is where the potatoes are, so I'm adding all my seasonings that I mentioned earlier. Well, not all of them, just my dry seasoning. I'm going to add a little Obey, just a small amount, because I don't like my seafood too spicy. Put some garlic powder in there. Some of that. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that cook. Nothing special, see? So I'm gonna let that cook, and then in about another, I guess, 25 minutes, I'm gonna add the corn to that, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna add the my corn on the cob in here. And then just let this continue to boil until the potatoes are not too, I don't like my potatoes soggy, so you know they're done, but they still have a little firmness to them. And definitely when the corn is you know, soft. So now I'm going to cut up these sausages and get those going. When I tell you my mouth is watering for this boil, I haven't had a seafood boil in a minute, and I've you know, seafood is expensive. It's very expensive, especially this time of year, you know, with the holidays and stuff. New Year coming in, it's very expensive. So I just decided, you know what, let me just treat myself. And yeah, I am so hungry. But what's so crazy is I'm starving, and once the seafood is done, I won't even really eat that much. So because I'm using turkey sausages, turkey meat doesn't have fat and doesn't make its own grease, so I'm going to add some olive oil to this pan to cook my sausages. Swirl it around. Get that going. Where's my trusty knife? Alright, I'm just gonna... Oops, sorry guys. Hope I didn't get a little dizzy on that one. Just want to try to see me cutting the sausage. Put my little fingers in the way. So this is supposed to be an easy open pack. I've been fooling around with this thing for about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And y'all know this is my favorite knife right here. I use this thing for just about everything I cook. I use this knife. I'll cut this open right here. Let's see. Nope, still can't get it. I'm not going to cook too much of this. So I'm going to cut it on an angle. It's supposed to help with shrinkage. Okay. Got a few more pieces. It feels so good to be uploading a video. And I've been cooking, but I just, for some reason, I forget to record it. Let me put this in the refrigerator. Keeps going. This one's a little bit too fat for mine. There we go. So we have our sausages going. Yeah. I'm going to cover this up. Yes, baby, I hear you singing. I hear you singing over there. Alright, so I'll let those cook and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so my potato and corn are pretty much done. So now I'm going to take my crabs, and I'm not going to put them in the water. I'm going to actually use this, and then I'm going to sit it over it and let them steam. I'll throw some seasoning on there after a little bit. So now, with my I'm going to start my shrimps and my sauce. So in here, I already have 3 sticks of butter, and this is unsalted sweet butter. So I have that. Get this going. So to that, I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm going to do a couple of heaping tablespoons of the chopped garlic. I'm going to add the last of my chili garlic sauce. It's all about the garlic. Can never have too much garlic. So I'm just going to add the last little bit of that in here. Definitely have to put this on the grocery list. I love this. What else I want? Oh, paprika. Y'all, I apologize. The storage on my phone is filled up, so I just wanted to show you the end result. The sauce, I just ended up using 3 sticks of butter, let it melt, then I added my seasoning on, and then once that was ready, I added the shrimps, cooked those, and then I just added everything in the pot, the sausage and the eggs. I'm just going to add on the side. So thank you so much for tuning in and being patient with me. Have a blessed day, evening, whatever time that you're watching this, and a happy new year. Love you guys. Mwah.